afternoon for the love of luffa-loofa. My yard is very hot and humid today, growing over. We taking that tree all the way down, and the darn loofahs are crawling up the side of the window there. We got thunder and most likely lightning in the background, rumbling away like it may want to rain today. But these loofahs are just, it's like this is the time of year that they want to come out. They just constantly sending out new ones. I think what makes this one do so well is that well, I got the hyacinth beans in there too, which bees love too. But I think that's the thing, is I have probably some sort of black bee nest close to this area, because I always, every year, whether I was growing stuff or not, I would see them buzzing all around this side. Like they, usually at the same time of each year, they'll come out and dive bomb us and everything else, like we're getting in their territory. But I think maybe that has something to do with it, because there are so many of them. They're able to pollinate everything really good. So now we're at a good point. Earlier in the year, when this was all growing, we didn't have as many bees. So now we got peak bees, peak females, and plenty of males, and they're doing their thing. This one's starting to kind of yellow up. This one and this one were the two first ones that pretty much pop out on this side, but they're not the only ones now. And my walkway is getting pretty hard to get through. I'm gonna have to probably do a little more trimming. This little tiny fist-size loofah has grown to be pretty darn big. If it goes down much higher, much lower, it's going to hit my gate when I open it. I may have to get it up and over more. And let's see what happened over here. Kind of think maybe that loofah. Some of these spots, all of a sudden, I just see them drop, like this one here. This one here just dropped right out of the blue the other day because it was so heavy. Took the vine down further. And these guys just love it. Late in the day, though, you're missing out. All the best nectars in the morning. There's my oddball loofah, organic white, I guess. But yeah, again, this is the original one, and the next one that came out. And we've already got a couple crowding in on them. Some more over here, up here. But yeah, this side of the house just really does well. Don't know for sure why. Could be the bees, could be the type of sun it gets. Morning sun and not so much in the afternoon. I don't know. Maybe it's the ground. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. Oh, and real quick, I got a whole bunch of loofah I brought back from the barn. I'm going to go soak and take out, actually I'm going to take the seeds out of them first, then soak them. And then these guys down in here soaking already. I'll bring those out and give them a good washing in a while. And most of those are just going to be like giveaway or scrub type or whatever. I'm not really expecting to have very high quality ones. And this side we got all kinds of more stuff coming, and I got to get the ladder out and redirect a bunch of these because all these other side vines are dropping down. They're putting out all kinds of loofah. I just wish they'd get to the tree and then start dropping them over there. And then we we got one stray loofah that got dug out by the chickens, and I stuck it in this pot, and I put it in here, and I reburied part of it to see if it would throw roots out, which it has, but it hasn't had the best of a life. And it's not super active. Maybe the rosemary makes it react differently. And then this is my orange plant that the bottom third is stacked up loofahs, and then the soil went in on top of that. Sedum, ever since I started planting stuff here, I've always just kind of been into the sedum because it's lasted me year after year, and it goes through stages from here all the way down to just bare stumps pretty much in the soil, and then comes back again. A little different side view here. This is the loofah I gotta redirect because it's gonna tear apart my screen, and it wants to get up on the house, and I don't want them up there. And let's see, I think I saw yep, there's a wax gourd, and I saw one more up on the side there, I think. And then this is my big white hibiscus, which I saved seeds from this year. So I'm going to see if I can make them sprout next year. These here, which I'm actually not quite sure the name of them. I'm sure somebody knows them. But when they first start growing, the center wants to shoot up from the center of all the other leaves. And the problem they had in their younger stages was there's a caterpillar that makes a home in there, and it just does a job on them, and also keeps them from unfolding like this one. This one never got to unfold because the caterpillars were in there. Let's open that up and take a look. So you got the center here, which has gotten kind of strangled. It's got to be opened up too. I don't know if we have. Should have my glasses on. I can't see. You might not have any caterpillars anymore. They might have been ones that I got rid of. But they just kind of eat the skin off or the flesh off of the leaves, which totally messes them up. So let's see, I'm gonna move that one back a little bit. And what we'll be waiting for is this one coming up out of the center, hopefully. At any rate, I used this pesty natural pesticide that I got in the mail, and I sprayed it down into those leaves, unfoiled them, and that seemed to have taken care of that problem, at least for a while. But I don't know for sure. This leaf would have pulled out of this one. This one would have pulled out of this one. So yeah, I guess they are pretty well bug free. And my lorolops and my other type of grass there. And these are my blue hydrangeas that I got from a neighbor and put them out here, and they've done really well. I like the blue hydrangeas. And the, what are these called again? I can't remember now. Hostas. These hostas I had, and this one we added because they were supposedly blue, like a dark blue on the package. So my granddaughter wanted to plant them, so we did. And I'm still waiting to see if they're going to turn blue. They just look green to me. And then this little section here. All these, I guess they're irises maybe. Anyway, these, a bunch of these were down at a pet cemetery in Hampton. And I went down and helped weed that out at one point, and was gifted a bunch of the old shoots, so I stuck them in here, and boy, they sure do go. You gotta get in there and separate them all out again, move them over, which I did do with some of them over to here. So that's the update.